Part 2 of the first number of Art in Australia, 1916. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. William Beckwith McInnes by R. Sutherland. Illustrated by The Plough. Oil painting in the possession of Sir W. Baldwin Spencer, Melbourne. Among the younger generation of Victorian landscape painters, the work of none stands out as possessing in so marked a degree the qualities of initiative and independence as does that of William Beckwith McInnes. Born just 27 years ago, the son of Malcolm McInnes of East Malvern, young McInnes, at the age of 14½, entered as a student at the Melbourne National Gallery, where first under Frederick McCubbin and afterwards under L. Bernard Hall he remained for upwards of 6 years. A year or so after leaving the schools, in 1912, having unsuccessfully competed for the travelling scholarship offered triennially by the trustees of the National Gallery, McInnes proceeded to Europe on his own account. He associated with no school during his 2 years' stay abroad, but devoted himself entirely to the study of landscape, his sketching tours taking him through England, Scotland, France, Spain, and later Morocco. Prior to his visit to Europe, landscape had held but a secondary place in his attention, trained as he had been as a portrait painter. During his term abroad, however, McInnes's outlook underwent significant changes. From a soundly acquired, almost solid method of technique, there developed a freedom of handling which threatened, at one time, to become almost flaunting in its facility. So amazing was the apparent ease with which he dealt with the picturesque and hackneyed byways of the older world. This was due, no doubt, to the extraordinary amount of rapid note-taking in which, during these years, the artist indulged. But a knowledge of effects was gained in that period, an education in the habit of swift and accurate discernment in the value and possibilities of elimination so essential to the serious student of landscape. McInnes has the gift of colour. In an equal measure he is the possessor of the instinct of selection. Not since the advent of Streeton has Victoria produced a landscapist in whom such peculiar directness of vision is revealed, or who has shown to quite such an effective degree the power of disregarding all but absolute essentials in the realization of atmosphere and light. McInnes's work is generally characterized by a uniting tone of silver grey, which serves perchance to force some telling passage of contrasting sunlit distance. Whether he deals with effects of the big gum country, with men and oxen resting in cool shade, or with horses in ploughed fields beneath forms of wafting clouds, his colour is always harmonized and restrained, his atmosphere suggestively limpid, while light, gracious and all-pervading, is felt to invest even the least of his canvases. End of Part 2.